Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Web Junior 1977 here, and as you can see from the title, I've touched base on it before. The different topics that I'm going to go over with today, and I'm going to go over today. I don't expect a whole lot of people in here because, again, it's not the exact time that I normally stream. But yeah. So I don't expect there to be a lot of, don't expect there to be a lot of people come in here per se, but let me turn off my crap here so we don't get no surprises. But plug in my phone here because it's ready to croak on me. I'm plugging my my controller as well. But yeah, there's a bunch of different topics that I was going to go over in this stream. Kind of keeping it with that theme, a little bit of here and there, but first topic though is I hear a lot of times, and I'm sure everybody in here probably hears the same thing, that they'll be like, where did all the good people go in the world? Like there's less. There's no good people in the world anymore, and that's, of course, bullcrap. Do you have to look harder nowadays sometimes to find people that are decent, people that'll be honest with you? Probably. It's sad to say, but probably. But not all the good people are gone, for sure. There's still a lot of wonderful people in the world, regardless of what people may think. But yeah, might have to look a little harder. That's the truth, I guess. But there's still a lot of good people doing a lot of good things. I mean, a lot, throughout the world, not just the United States. Don't get me wrong, I love the United States. That's my favorite country. Obviously, I'm all for USA, obviously, and I stick by my country. But I'm not one of those people to go and just start dissing other countries just because they're not United States. That's not me at all. Just because there's good and bad in everybody. I don't care if you're American, if you're Japanese, Chinese. African American, whatever. There's good and bad in everyone. It's just the way it is. A lot of people get off of that mentality for some weird reason. I don't know where it clicks in someone's mind. I mean, I know it's obviously influenced from older generations, because kids don't just grow up thinking this kind of stuff. They have to learn it from somewhere. So I mean, it's definitely the older generations that are telling them these things. That kid over there's a different color. That he's got to be different than you. He's a different color, yeah, or she. But when it boils down to it, we're all human beings here, people. We all have feelings. We all bleed. We all bleed red. I mean, we're more the same than we are different. I mean, and people don't want to accept that, I guess, because it's something new. People a lot of times they're afraid of something that's different, something they don't understand. Possibly, I don't know. I remember, well, it happened with my son and my daughter. When we went to, it's like a pre-K thing. It's called Redbirds. It's because The school they're going to is a cardinal is the mascot. It's called Redbirds. And I went in there, and there was like a bunch of kids playing together. And there was different. There was Asians. There was there was an Asian kid. There was an African American kid. There was obviously Americans. I mean, they're all Americans, but they're Caucasian. There we go. And I looked at them, and I'm like, why can't? They're obviously getting along. They don't know any different right now, and this is the good years. They're all playing together. They don't know any different. Where does that change later on? Like, how does that click in someone's brain that they're like, hey, wait a minute, that kid's different than I am, then I got to treat him differently than I was, a few years back or whatever. And where does that click? How does that work? I mean, obviously, like I said, it has to be older generation influence. Obviously, I mean that's the only way. If you kept a kid isolated somewhere and never talked to him, no one ever talked to him, he wouldn't be able to talk, or he or she wouldn't be able to talk because they've never come in contact with that. So I mean, it's same principle. But yeah, that's that. Hey, what's up? Trans Aaron 38 right there, also known as Smokescreen 38. Make sure you check him out. But somewhere it just clicks in someone. It just clicks in. It's how you're raised. It's what it is. I mean, it's not a. You don't grow up like that. It's just. It's just the way it is. But it's sad. But yeah. But and then of course you got then you got the religion part of it. I myself, I consider myself a Christian. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not one of the people that say, hey, I'm a Christian, you should be too. No, that's not me. That's another topic I want to touch on. I could be friends with pretty much anyone. I mean, to a point, obviously. But the first when I decide, if this person's going to be my friend, I don't ask him or her whether they're Christian or whether they're what they are, whether they're atheist, whatever. I mean, that's your business. And people stick their nose in your business all the time. Like Muslims is one of the biggest ones. Like there's a guy at work that says he's like, all Muslims want to kill us. No, they don't. No. He's like, well, all Muslims do this, that, and the other thing. And he's talking about, things that Muslims did. Some Muslims. Not all Muslims, obviously. Because, again, that's a stereotypical response. That's stereotyping every Muslim in the entire universe. Or, in the entire world. And you can't do that. He said, well, they do this, that, and the other thing. And I'm not going to repeat the things he said because some of them probably are true. And they probably happened 100 years ago, but they probably happened. But, and it might, who knows, some of the stuff might still go on. I mean, but not everybody, not all of them, you know what I mean? And I knew he was a Christian at some point, or he still is. And, I was like, well, what about, I shut him up real quick. I was like, what about Catholic priests? He's, oh, yeah. I was like, well, they're Catholic priests. Catholics, they're pretty much Christians, right? Yeah. Well, you hear Catholic priests doing weird shit all the time, the choir boys, stuff like that. I was like, they're Christian. Does that mean that all of them do it? Which, if that means all Christians do that, then that means you do it, right? No. That's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what you said 10 minutes ago about Muslims, that they all want to kill us and they all do this and they all do that and the other thing. I'm like, you can't stereotype that shit. Like, you can't say that all Germans back in the day were bad because of the Nazis. It wasn't all Germans. It was a small portion of the Germans that were Nazis. It wasn't the entire country, for Christ's sakes. It's like, you can't say that they're, And that's another thing I want to talk. That's and of course the other big thing, obviously, come across from his point of view again, which I didn't want to hear, but he lets people he tends to let people hear things that they don't necessarily want to hear, but he tells them anyway, kind of deal. It's when like gays and lesbians or whatever, homosexuals and lesbians, to be the proper term, were able to marry each other. He's like, oh, that's they shouldn't be, blah 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 blah. I say, is it hurting you at all? He just kind of looks at me like, oh, you must be one of. He's like, no, I'm not one of them. I would never do that, but that doesn't mean other people don't do it. It's like they're either going to be together for the rest of their life, or they're going to be married. What difference does it make to you? They're not saying you got to go out and do it. Like, what difference does it make to you? How does it hurt you either way? That's kind of another topic there, but it's like, I don't know. That's basically everything I had to talk about in the stream. So I'm going to open up the rest of it. If we get some people in here, saw Transam 38 was in here. I think he jumped back off, but yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. And now if we. But yeah, it's a lot of screwed up people, that's for sure, that want to voice their opinion when you don't want to hear their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I get that, but I'm entitled not to hear their opinion, just as much as they're entitled to say their opinion. So, but yeah, go for a little longer here. See if we get any people in here and bring up some new topics. Like I said, that's basically I kind of crammed all that. I got out something, I got out some content there. The subject of the video, and now if anybody comes in, we can open up to whatever and go from there. But I'm off till the 16th, so I'll be doing some more videos here. I did finally get my game room cleaned out a good bit here. Not as clean as I want it to be, but is it ever as clean as you want it to be? And I'm going to be getting some stuff set up here. Probably still going to do the HD TV, possibly, just because that's if I do some video stream. I'm kind of hesitant on doing the video game streams, and I'm probably gonna get booted here because it's saying stupid shit. But yeah, kind of hesitant on doing streams just because, or video game streams just because of the fact that people are looking to flag stuff a lot. So hey, what's up, Liquid? What's up, Liquid? Liquid Cool 360 right there. Also known as Liquid Cool 440. Make sure you check him out as well. Can you still hear me? I can still see my. Okay, you still hear me? I had that stupid thing come up, and anybody that's streamed with a PS4 knows what I'm talking about. I had that stupid box in the upper right hand corner come up again, even though I'm pointing to the left. There we go, that way. And it says this: your internet is not sufficient for gameplay or whatever crap it's saying. So I might get booted off. My screen might go black. I'm watching my stream right now, so if it goes black, I'll probably just sign off. But so far it looks alright. No problem, Liquid. But yeah, just wanted to do a video. I want to start. I've been wanting to do a live stream, but my freaking voice wouldn't allow me to. The last few days, you could probably still hear it in my voice. Couldn't talk worth a crap. I couldn't. Let me get 15. That's crazy. Yeah, freaking like false flag and stuff. That stuff's getting old, people. It really is. It's like, give it up. You know what I mean? It's like people out there that have no life or something. I don't know. They just want to go and flag videos, and I don't know. It makes no sense to me why you would go into someone's video and just, like, a lot of times I'll get like if I do a live stream like this, it might even already, if you check right now my stream, it might already have a thumbs down, and I'm not even 17 minutes into the video, into my live stream. Somebody will just come in and hit a like, hit a dislike. Like, really? And they probably didn't even stick around. They probably just jumped in, hit the dislike, jumped out to the next poor soul that they're going to give a dislike to. Like, really? Like, you have nothing better to do but jumping around. That's one of the reasons why YouTube's doing this crap. Like there's so many fake people on YouTube. There's so many fake accounts produced on YouTube every year for trolls, just to go in and do this stupid crap. And if you ban them from your stream, it doesn't matter, because they got 10 more accounts that they can just jump on, and all they need is email addresses. All they need. You can make a YouTube channel in 10 minutes or less, and just by a different email. Just make a different email. Go into a free email site and get an email address, and boom, you're off and running again. Just to jump into someone's stream and either dislike it or say rude comments, or the best thing to do is ignore them when they do it, but it's hard to do sometimes. I got a friend named Zoda Prime, and he's a black dude, cool as hell. I don't know if anybody followed him. Make sure you go check him out. His name is Zoda Prime. Pretty sure that's what he is on YouTube. But yeah, Zoda Prime. He's got like a huge collection of pops. I don't collect pops myself, but hey, it's what you do. It's your thing. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't collect the stuff I collect. You know, and different things. It's all what you like. But he's got like a huge collection of pops, huge collection of wrestling figures, and like Marvel and DC characters. That's what attracted me to his stream. There's people in there. I ain't even gonna. It's not even worth the time of repeating what they said. They're really rude comments, and I had to say something about it. Like, he was just ignoring it, which is what you should do. But I just couldn't do it. It's like, I had to say something, and I might have escalated it a little more. I don't know. I shouldn't have said nothing, because you just escalate it when it happens, basically. But try to get you worked up. That's what they want. That's what they want to see. That's what they're there for. They're there to try to ruin your video. They think they're ruining your video, but they might actually be getting more likes. I don't know, but they think they're there. They're just there to arouse. To get a response from you, to get a reaction from you. And if you don't give them that reaction, then they'll go away. Usually. But it's hard to do. It really is, I have to admit. My hat's off to anybody that can do that, because I've been doing it in my streams, but when I had them, I haven't had one for a while. But a lot of people would say that's jinxing me, but I'm not believing jinxing. Good luck, bad luck, you know. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, the amount of stuff that happens like that. Just ridiculous. Especially the coming in and disliking your video 10 minutes into your... I understand you come in and you watch someone's video. You might not like it. I'll be the first to say that my videos aren't for everybody. Kids shouldn't watch my videos, that's for sure, because I cuss like hell on them. But even adults, even some adults, they'll look back here and they'll think this is stupid shit to collect, and that's fine. But I don't want to hear you say it. I don't want to hear you come on here and say it. That's like calling a fat person fat. Like, they know they're heavyset. They know they're overweight. You telling them that is not going to change anything. They'll be like, well, duh, motherfucker. You know. I know I'm overweight, you know what I mean? Hell, I'm overweight. Not by a lot, but I'm overweight. By telling me that is not telling me something I don't already know. Like, you're just beating a dead horse. Like, you don't need to... That's information we already know. So, I mean... It's just redundant at that point. You know, it's like... Why you gotta come in here and come in the streams and do that stupid crap? Just makes no sense at all. Like, these people must have a lot of time on their hands, and just to do that crap. Like, I would get bored. That would get boring as hell, I would think. But apparently, some people think they get their kicks from it somehow. I don't know how, but anyway. How's everybody doing? See, there's two people. It's probably Liquid Cool 360, awesome brother right there. Like I said, Liquid Cool 360 and Liquid Cool 440. I actually just uploaded a video, or downloaded a video onto my phone that he sent me. Copied the link to the link in the description, and he does PS4 or the PS4. He does Sims PS4, Sims 4 mods. He does a hell of a good job at them. He sends them to me a lot, and I appreciate it. It helps my channel. But yeah, make sure you check him out. He's getting right there. He's getting 16 now. People are false flagging his videos. It's ridiculous. I just don't get it. He goes out of his way to make sure that there's no copyright materials of any kind, and people just go in and false flag his shit just because they're idiots. Like, it just makes no sense to me at all. That's one reason why, like, the small YouTuber stays a small YouTuber a lot of times, because I just get tired of the crap. It gets redundant. It's just ridiculous. Like a lot of people. I can't say a lot of people, but I've had 3 or 4 questions, the same question, asking me when I'm going to become a YouTube partner, because I have enough videos up now. I've had enough videos up for quite a while now. I don't necessarily have a crap load of subscribers, but excuse me, but I have enough up to become a YouTube partner, and I just haven't done it, and I'm not going to do it, because especially with the crap going on that's going to be going on here soon. But the way I look at it right now, I upload a video when I want to upload a video. Do I want to upload a video every night? Yeah. Am I always able to upload a video every night? No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't happen as easy as people think it does. Because some people think, oh, all you gotta do is set up your camera and just run your mouth. And that's not always the case. I mean, you gotta have some sort of content that somebody's gonna want to watch. If you don't have some sort of content somebody's going to want to watch, then what are you standing in front of a camera for? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So you got to have some sort of content to talk about. You got to think of what you're going to talk about. You got to make the conversation last. You can't just sit on your ass. You can't just do nothing. I have actually seen like 200 people watching someone sleep one time, but that's I don't know what that was all about. But I was doing a live stream. I was on my phone and I had like 20 some viewers. They had 200 viewers, and I was talking and they were sleeping. So I mean, that was a little weird. Like, but you know, don't always happen that way. Nobody's gonna watch me. If I fall asleep right now, people are gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go do the next stream because what's this guy doing?" But and number two, well, tied on to that, what I just said, if you become a YouTube partner, then, well, you're more likely to get your crap taken down coming up soon, coming to a YouTube channel near you. But also, they would expect you to do more videos. You would have to stick to your guns, and you'd have to do a video very, very often. Maybe not every night, but certainly most nights. Certainly most of the time you would have to do a video. Couldn't just sit on your laurels and collect money. They're not going to do that for you. I can't go to work and just sit on my ass and collect money. It won't last very long. But the one of the biggest reasons that I haven't become a YouTube partner and will not become a YouTube partner is because once I get paid for it, then it's just another job. Right now, it's fun. Right now, I'm doing what I like to do. Whether this COPPA thing or whatever it's called, however you pronounce this thing, whether it boots me out of YouTube and deletes my channel, if it does, it does. There's nothing I can do about it. But at least I'm doing right now, before any of it happens, you know, started 7 years ago or something, 8 years ago. I'm doing what I like to do. And I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I've met a lot of good people on the internet. Over the internet, over just texting. Hell, I've never met most of my good friends. I'm definitely going to at some point, but most of them live pretty far away. But, you know, and I want it to continue to be fun. I don't want to just be another job. Because the job I'm having, I can't. A lot of people say it's a terrible place, blah blah blah, whatever, and it's not that terrible. It's a job. Nobody said you're supposed to be able to go to work and have fun all the time. It's not the way it works. That's why they call it work. You go there, you do what's expected of you, and they pay you. That's how a job works. I'm sure, you know, I know some people have a better jobs than other people. They enjoy their jobs more than other people enjoy their jobs. But again, it's a job. You go there, you do what's expected of you, and you get paid. So that's not what I want to do with YouTube. I don't want to get paid because, like I said, it'd be another job, and then it's no longer a hobby and having fun. It's a job. Nah. Now they got this one here, bro. 17 videos. Really? Jeez. Is it still the same pattern? Liquid? That's nuts. People are idiots. That's all I gotta say. But, and then you got another thing chapped my ass. And I know Liquid, I've discussed it with Liquid. Liquid right there, he's a hell of a good brother. He's a hell of a good friend. We talk all the time. Never met him in real life. I'm definitely going to be doing that. But, him and I was talking. the a lot of people just search YouTube one time. You don't. You're not supposed to have nudity on YouTube at all. There's nudity, and people get away with it. Us little guys, if we tried that, we would get booted off of YouTube so damn fast, our heads would spin. It would look like Beetlejuice, you know, and we'd be gone. We wouldn't have a YouTube channel. They would take it from us and shove it up our asses, and we wouldn't have it anymore. But somehow, these big time YouTubers that are actually making money off of it, off of YouTube, they're doing all kinds of shit and getting away with it. Like, how are they doing this shit and getting away with it when we can't? I did a giveaway video the one time. It didn't even get uploaded to YouTube. Somebody was watching that shit and flagged it before it ever got uploaded, just for one song. I'm not going to mention the song because who knows, it might get flagged. But there was a song that played as a wrestler came down, because I do it on wrestling. I was doing it on 2015. Now I'm going to be doing it 2019 because I recently got that not long ago. If I do another one, but I'm going to make sure the music's turned out so it has no music. Is it crappy when they come down? It does. It looks so crappy, but it's worth it to have it uploaded and not flagged and taken down. No more of that crap. You know what I mean? I don't want to give them a good reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm not going to stream Endgame on my TV. You know, that would be really stupid. But or any Marvel or Disney or anything like that. That's just asking for trouble. But it's just the little things, like just one little song is all it takes, and you might not even think at the time that it's even anything to do with anything. Like you think, you know, I bought this game, I should have the rights to stream it online. You know, nah, that's not the way it works. So sorry about your luck. You know, I don't know why they couldn't just block that content, like mute the content when it happened and unmute it. That'd be too much work, I guess. They just take it down. But yeah, it's ridiculous the way it's going. But I'm still on YouTube as of right now. Still on YouTube. So, and until I'm not on YouTube, I'll, you know, if I'm not on YouTube, if I get deleted from YouTube for some reason or another, I'll just go to another streaming site, Twitch probably. I don't know. I want to stream with my computer. I always say that, but I want to move my computer over once I finally get a lot more organized. Move my computer over under the TV that you're seeing. Well, you're not really seeing the TV, but the TV that I'm pointing at right now, that all my stuff's displayed on, is hanging on the wall. I want to put my computer. I got a computer under, but I want to put my gaming computer under there. That way, there's no. I got plenty of cord with my Logitech camera that, by the way, destroys this camera. Doesn't take a whole lot, but a 10-year-old camera would. Some 10-year-old cameras are better than this camera, but I want to stream with that. So if I go that route, then I can do whatever one I want, really. But I like YouTube. A lot of people say YouTube sucks. YouTube doesn't suck. I mean, there are a lot of rules. There are a lot of crap. There's only more to come. So we'll see how that goes. But by far, I don't care what anybody says. YouTube is the place to upload your videos, because it keeps all the videos. You can go back, you can watch them. However, it's like a library of your life, of your history, of what you've done. I wish I would have, instead of just, like, I got a Facebook page, and I've done progression videos or progression pictures of my game room when I was building it, and I kind of wish I would have did videos and had them on YouTube, and but it's a little late now. Like when I expand, which I'm going to do eventually, when I expand, I'll do it then, just because I'm thinking of it. But I wish I would have thought about it when I did this, and I didn't think of it. I just kind of wanted to get it done to have something, because anybody that watches any of my old videos, I'm sitting here, and literally about that far behind me was those two black bookshelves right there, and they wasn't even as full as what they are now, and that's what I had. That was my lot. Not necessarily. That wasn't necessarily what I had. That was my lot. That was all I could display that you could see on camera. You know, it wasn't all this other stuff. There's plenty of stuff you still can't see on this camera. Over on that side of that my TV's hanging on, there's tons of stuff. The majority of it is here. Those black shelves and obviously these shelves. The majority of it's there, but there is a shit ton more over there. So there's so much more over there. I mean, there's a lot more stuff. Besides just this, like I said, this is the majority, obviously, but over there, there's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff too. So you just can't get it all. But before, I was literally, you could literally, what you saw is what I had, you know, and it was like just those two bookshelves, and they wasn't very full of stuff. So anybody watches my earlier videos knows that. And see, that's another thing. I definitely have autism to some spectrum, and I also have Asperger's. I know that's a funny word, but it's a real word, and I still do to a point. Like as far as, I mean, I'll never get rid of that. But what I'm saying is I have I have issues talking a lot of times. I still do, like streaming on camera. YouTube has helped me a lot with that, and also being a part of the Retro Gaming Ghostbusters and going to charity events and talking to people in charity events, getting up on a stage at some of the events. It's also helped me. So a lot of people like making fun of what I do, but what I do is changing my life and it's changing other people's lives, because it's raising money it's helping to bring people in to raise money for worthy causes. And if that isn't worth doing, what is? You know? So what can I tell you? If you don't like what I do, then don't watch my videos and don't subscribe to me, and just leave us the hell alone. The people that, you know, that's all I can say, you know. But it's helped me with that kind of stuff too. Social interaction, I guess you would call it. Like I said, I still have problems to a point. You might not be able to tell right now. I'm talking louder, more confident, basically, in my videos, stuff like that. But if you watch, anybody that watches my videos from the beginning, specifically the ones with the green screen, because that was the first videos. That was before I even had the bookshelves and stuff behind me in the corner. It just flipped through it. It's way down the list. Like, I don't know how many videos I've uploaded. A ton, I know. Compared to a lot of people, I haven't done very many, but for me, it's a lot. But scroll down to the green screen ones, and you can just tell. Like, I talk like this, and not really sure about myself, and you know, like, I don't talk very loud because I'm afraid of people hearing me, and I'm not so much afraid now. Part of it's due to being out in this game room and being away from a lot of people. I don't think it would matter. If I was still in that basement, I would be like I am now, except for I would have the room. I mean, I would if I had, you know, a good, my basement's a full basement, and I would have more room than I have now. But you wouldn't be able to see as much because I wouldn't have the lighting that I have here, obviously. I would have had to have gotten so much more lighting. It would be ridiculous. So, but yeah, I don't know if comments are being screwed up here. I'm watching my video. That's why I'm waving, just to see if if it happens on there. Okay, I'm seeing myself on there waving. Not sure if people can still hear me. I see there's that goofy little loading screen going around on my phone, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. I'm assuming people can still hear and see me, but for some reason, if you can hear me and not see me, send me a message, let me know. But yeah, it's helped me so much doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like charity work. I don't make any money off doing that. I don't make any money off of YouTube videos, and I like to keep it that way because again, it would be a job, and I don't want it to be a job. I want it to be something that I enjoy doing, and that makes me feel good about myself doing it. And if I went out to charity events and got paid, it wouldn't be a charity event no more. It would be getting paid. It'd be a job. And do we collect money? Yeah. Like we get donations, stuff like that, but we put that right back into buying toys for kids for Christmas, stuff like that, buying gift cards, whatever. We don't take that money. You know what I mean? That's not how we do business. But yeah, it's really helped me out a lot. So what I'll probably do is I'm at 42, unless I get bumped off, of course. But I'm at 42 right now. Minutes. I'll probably go to an hour. I'm gonna try to push to an hour. Appreciate everybody that came out, talked to me, and everybody that's gonna watch it later. Really appreciate it. I know there's probably gonna be a lot of people that look at the title of this video and just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna go there, and click away. I get that. I understand. That's the whole idea of labeling a video is to let people know what the video is sort of about, so you'll know whether you want to, watch it. I mean, that's plain. It's just common sense, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not sure. I might do another live stream here, early morning. I'm off, like I said, till the 16th. But what I'm doing is I'm not staying up as late as I normally would, so I can get my kids on the bus off to school. And then once I get them off to school, then I can do whatever I want. So I'll probably come back out here before my wife wakes up, all that good happy horse shit. And all that good happy stuff. And I might do another stream. I don't know, maybe a gaming stream. I'm not sure exactly. But kind of like to get that. Heard a lot of good things about the Star Wars, the Fallen Order. I've heard a lot of good things about that game. Kind of wanting to get that and do some streams, but we'll see what happens. I got a little bit of money saved up, so we'll see what happens here. But yeah, like I said, I'll go to an hour here probably, and call it a night. And like I said, I might jump on another live stream. What would it be, about 7 o'clock or no? Be about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I might be jumping back, or more like 8 o'clock, because I get my son's autistic and stuff, so he has behavioral issues on the van, on the bus, so he rides a van. So I get my daughter onto the school bus first, and then I come back in, get my son ready, and get him on the van like half an hour later. Like it's 7:30, so it's probably going to be more like 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere in that range. If any of you are watching this, and you're going to be up by then. And you don't have nothing to do, tune in, or just check it out, because keep an eye out, because I might be doing a live stream. But like I said, I've been wanting to do the retro streams, and now it's like I might hold off to see how this COPA thing goes, and just to make sure I don't get false flagged for anything, or legitimately flagged for anything. So well, we'll see how it goes. And I can't explain exactly how to get into all the different things, but if you know anything about the COPA or COPA, whatever, however you pronounce that, make sure you do watch videos on that, and do what you need to do to best secure a chance of not having your channel deleted. I know they're targeting mostly, if not only, people that are making money off of it, and I get that, because they're paying them to do the content. So naturally, that'd be the people you would look at least first. You know what I mean? And I know they're getting rid of. They're doing the whole sweep thing again, getting rid of fake accounts, stuff like that. So hopefully that'll help with people that are getting spammed a lot. I know they're doing away with that stuff. And they're also doing away with features, like certain features that they've seen that no one ever uses anymore. They're going to get rid of a lot of those kind of types of things. So it might not be as bad as we think. I'm going to I'm going to restrain myself from having any kind of opinion too much about it. I'm not going to be one of the people that are going to jump in head first and assume that this is going to happen, and assume that that's going to happen. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. That's the only way we're going to know. So it's, this person over here says it's going to rain today. This person over here says, no, it's not going to rain today. And until it actually doesn't rain or does rain, you don't know what it's going to do. So, I mean, all you can do is sit back, make sure you do the things that are asked of you. Again, look it up on YouTube. There's plenty of YouTube videos out now about what you can do to protect your channel. Make sure you look up all them videos. Thankfully, Liquid Cool 360 and Liquid Cool 440, same guy, two different channels. Thankfully, he's a good enough brother and a friend to have sent me all these videos, so I can look at them and study them, watch them a few times, and understand what they're saying. Luckily, hopefully, everyone that's watching has a good brother like that, and a good friend like that, to do something like that for them. So you can get your channel protected as best as possible, and then just hope for the best. All you can do is hope for the best, because you can't just go and say, oh, I'm going to go just delete my channel. You don't want to do that, because what if you don't get deleted? Like, either way, if you delete your channel or whether YouTube deletes your channel, it's going to get deleted. So you may as well just save yourself some time and let them decide. If you get deleted, there's nothing you're going to do about it. If it rains outside, what are you going to do? Got to make it stop. I mean, it's just something that's going to happen or not going to happen. So all you got to do is wait it out. I know it's a pain in the ass. I know it's stressful for a lot of people. I put a lot of time in YouTube, and there's people that put plenty more time, like Liquid Cool 360 here and 440. He's put more time than I have, so we've a lot of us put a lot of time in YouTube, a lot of time, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the YouTube, and we don't want to see our content get taken down. Nobody does. But if that's what happens, that's what happens. There's nothing we can do about it. We just got to, you know, it's got to take. Hopefully, it doesn't get deleted, and if it doesn't, then great. Then we just keep doing what we're doing. You know, that's all you can do. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's not going to be for nothing. Like, I'm doing this video right now. If I get taken down when this happens, oh well. At least I got some people. Some people watched my videos. Some people enjoyed my videos. That's all I ask. You know, if for some reason I'm not, you know, going to be able to continue, then whoever's watching now and whoever watches my videos up until that point, at least, you know, I mean, you've seen my videos before it all happened. You know, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. So it's just a waiting game is all it is. So, best of luck to everybody. There's some channels out there that should be deleted. I honestly think that's true. There's some that have been abandoned that no one's done anything with for years. There's some spam accounts that people just spam, or, you know what I mean, fake accounts that people are spamming with. Those should be gone, obviously. And again, they're going to target those like they did. I think it was 2014. It's 2013 or 2000. I think it was 2014 that they did it last. That they went through and they deleted tons of fake accounts. They found that there were fake accounts, and some way or another they found that there were fake accounts and deleted all of them. So that's a good thing. But and I'm gonna be doing more of that. So but yeah, it's easy to say that YouTube threw us under the bus, and maybe they did to an extent. But I guess you got to look at it from their point of view. They got sued like what, $178 million. I mean, that's not chump change, obviously. I think if I was a big time company and I got fined that much money, I'd probably open my eyes too, just to see what's out there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm just going to delete everyone's channels, but it would make you think what type of content's out there. And it's not, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to take up for YouTube and say it's all YouTube's completely innocent. Obviously not, but a lot of it is the content people. Because there is a lot of people in there that take advantage of the system, take advantage of what videos to upload and not, you know, that they upload, and that just gives everyone else a bad name. So but there's some that just make content just to spam people. So I mean, like I said, that gives everyone else a bad name. That gives everyone else discredit and makes everyone else look bad. So I mean, it's like, if you know somebody that's doing that, tell them to quit. Like, might not do any good, but I'll tell them anyway. I mean, just tell them to stop. Like, why are you doing this? You know, because all it's doing is just making it harder on everyone else that wants to be doing videos and wants to have fun doing it. You know what I mean? We don't want to be looking over our backs every few years. What was it, 2014? So what, 5 years? We don't want to go through what we're going to go through here soon, and then another 4 or 5 years have another one because people are idiots. You know what I mean? And they are idiots. There's plenty of idiots out there, but they just, the one apple spoils the whole bunch. I'm sure people have heard that analogy. And it's true. Like, all it takes is one bad person. And I don't believe I don't believe anyone's completely bad, but I mean, someone that acts out, all it takes is one person to get on there and do some stupid shit, to have someone look and watch them. But just crazy stuff, It's craziness. But I think I got a little while longer here. But it just, let's see. As far as I can tell, I'm still moving around and everything. I don't know. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out and watching, supporting me all these years. And like I said, if my stuff gets taken out, then it gets taken out. You know what I mean? It's nothing I can do about it. It's just, but I'm not giving up the fight. I mean, I'm just gonna do what I do and expect the worst and hope for the best is what I was always told growing up, So but yeah, I'm not gonna do shout outs like I normally do, but maybe in the next video. But people's heard my shout outs over the years and know who to check out by now. So I'll leave everybody with that, and again, thank everybody for jumping in my stream and everybody that's going to watch it later. That's the only reason I even come on to do this crap. I mean, for people watching, people subscribing. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.